Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good morning. I am Maharani M. Janati. My student ID number is 92011 40211 I am a 7th semester student of Sintu Maroso University, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education. Now I will present my midterm test from qualitative and quantitative approach in educational research, with the article Verbal Interaction Between Teacher and Students in the Classroom. Our lecturer is Dr. Novalita Francisca Tungka, SSMPD. Background. The teaching is all a deliberate effort in order to make it possible for students to the teaching and learning process in accordance with the objectives that have been formulated. It requires teachers to formulate and manage learning to enable the students to achieve the target. Through verbal interaction, students can demonstrate their proficiency and practice their target language. Verbal communication is communication that use words, either spoken or written. Harjana 2003. The next slide is the question number 1. Why is this research necessary and how will it contribute to existing knowledge or practice? This study was intended to have the significances theoretically and practically. The research finding can be used theoretically to enrich the literature and existing research on verbal interaction between teacher and students and give beneficial reference for future research on the way teacher influences students' talk and classroom. Practically, this study was useful to the teacher in order to encourage and improve students' involvement in interaction. Theoretical framework. For the first is verbal interaction. The next advantage of verbal interaction. The next types of verbal interaction. The next types of verbal interaction and interaction between teacher and students in the classroom, and the last relate study. Conceptual framework. Classroom interaction, there's a verbal interaction and non-verbal interaction. Verbal interaction, the present study, the style of verbal interaction used by English teacher in the classroom, like expressive, aggressive, passive, and passive aggressive. The second question is, what theoretical framework guides the study and how does it inform the research hypothesis? Verbal interaction is communication that use words, either spoken and or written. This communication is most widely used in human relationships. One important aspect to consider in verbal communication is a style of delivering a message. There are some style of verbal communication that can be used. The teacher must be able to understand the style of verbal communication in teaching and learning process. The question number 3 is, how is the research approach aligned with the research problem and what methodological strategy are employed? The research data were collected through observation and those were documented by using videotaping. to describe what the teacher and students talk in the classroom interaction. The study was required videotaping as one of the research tools. The study was used videotaping to capture natural interaction in detail. As Ulrich and Bailey 1991 state that the appropriate way to gather more complicated inquiries or more details data is audio record or even video record so that we can get what was said by whom in what tone of voice. The next question, what research design is utilized and how does it support the achievement of research objective? In this research, descriptive qualitative method was designed by applying naturalistic design. This method was used in order to discover, identify, analyze, and describe the verbal interaction process in the classroom. The reason for choosing that because based on the writer's experience with the teacher, it was found that the students were passive in teaching listening activity. Students has limited vocabulary and seemed uninterested in following the teaching learning activity. They also felt difficult to concentrate and focus while listening the teacher were teaching in front of the class. The next question is what methods and instruments are used for data collection and how are they validated? Descriptive qualitative is the method of this research. The researcher record all the utterances of the teachers during the teaching and learning process in the classroom. The data were analyzed based on the formulation of the problems that were finding out the style of verbal interaction used by the English teacher and the dominant style used. Based on empirical data, there were two styles of verbal interaction done by the English teacher during teaching and learning process. They were the expressive style of communication and aggressive style of communication. The next slide is the last question. Which data analysis methods are employed and how do they facilitate the interpretation of findings? The data analysis was done through qualitative analysis. The activities of qualitative analysis consisted of data reduction, data display, and conclusion drawing. Sugiono, 2016. Based on the theory, the researcher applied the following step. For the first, data reduction. In this step, the data conclude, group, and focus on the main problem of the research. The research identified the problem of research and then classify the focus of the main problem from data to non-data. Reduction the data made the researcher easier to find the data needed. Data display. In the second step, after the data were reduced, the researcher categorized the style of verbal interaction that used by the English teacher. And conclusive drawing, the last step was conclusion drawing. The data analysis display which the data and the information could be the new hypothesis and knowledge. So the researcher found the verbal interaction style performed by the English teacher. Collecting the data reduction, data display, and the last conclusion drawing. That's all from me. Thank you. Bye bye.